Hey folks, how you all doing? So today is the day I show you what I've been listening to recently. I usually do one of these every 3 weeks because that's enough to get close to 20 or 25 sometimes albums that I've been listening to. I do listen to vinyl at home, obviously. Compact discs are heard in the car, so I'll show you compact discs and vinyl albums of what I've been listening to lately. We'll go through the compact discs first. Johnny Cash, American Recordings 2, Unchained, fabulous album. It's even better than the first album. A lot of it's cover versions. There's a few re-recordings of his own stuff, but great album nonetheless. Put this one in the car recently as well. Dig the New Breed by The Jam. Was released in 1982 as a farewell gift to fans as they were splitting up. The only problem I have with this album is that it's tracks from the 5 years worth of career. So you get a live track from 1977, you'll get one from 1979 or 78, then 82, and it's just a whole... The songs are really good, it's just messy to hear it. I prefer the album that came out around 2000, I guess, called Live Jam. That was a better one. It was almost like a full concert or a period of a couple of concerts over a couple of nights, whatever. But yeah, it's still a good album nonetheless. You still hear the intensity and the raw power of The Jam. I listened to this one as well. I'm not a fan of this one. I wanted an Elvis Costello album for the cars and randomly picked out Wise Up Ghost and Other Songs by Elvis Costello and The Roots. The Roots are Jimmy Fallon's studio band for his nighttime show. It's really not good. There's very little on here I like. Probably 3 or 4 songs that I like. There is an interesting song on here though. It's called Stick Out Your Tongue, and that is sort of a slight rewrite of his old hit Pills and Soap. But that's interesting. That's interesting the way he does it with The Roots. The Roots are a fine band. They are excellent musicians. They're so precise and tight, and yet they can also just jam it up at a minute's notice. So this should have been a really good album. I just don't think the sound of The Roots suits Elvis Costello, and I don't think Elvis Costello blends or melds well with The Roots, sadly. But there's that one. Also listen to this one, compilation, Phil Collins hits. Pulled this one out, Prince and the New Power Generation, because I wanted to listen to some Prince, so I'll pick that random one out. I have this limited edition cloth covered box set. Includes both Travelling Wilburys albums in here, so I listened to both albums. Both albums are really good. I prefer Volume 1 as opposed to Volume 3, only slightly. Probably because Roy Orbison isn't there to sort of give a different vocal style, because the others are very similar in vocal tone. But yeah, still a very good set nonetheless. Also includes a DVD actually. Played this one, my favourite or second favourite ELO album. Bit of a story with ELO. When Lynn and I first got together and we're both talking about music and who we like and who we don't, we're going through the likes of, say, Gene Pitney. Oh yeah, I love Gene Pitney. I love Gene Pitney. And then it's like Neil Sedaka. I love Neil Sedaka. Oh, I love Neil Sedaka too. And Leo Sayer. I love. Oh my God, you love Leo Sayer, and that's what it was. And we both loved ELO. And I sort of said, okay, at the count of 3, let's say what our favourite ELO song is. 1, 2, 3, and at the same second we both blurted out The Diary of Horace Wimp. Of all the songs of ELO's, we both think that's their best song, and yeah, it's on this album. Australian grunge band Silverchair with Neon Ballroom, really good album. They got over the grunge stage by this, and they were more expanding more. The Brilliant Train with Save Me San Francisco. They had some great albums. I had about 6 of their albums, I think, maybe 7. Fabulous. All of them really, really good. You'll know some of these songs off here. Hey Soul Sister and Save Me San Francisco both were big, big hits. But yeah, great, great band. If you don't know those songs, you'll remember them from that song Drops of Jupiter back in the day, I guess. Pulled this one out to listen to this, Up by Shania Twain, 2 CD set. There were 3 versions of this album. There was the standard pop version, there was a world music version, and a country and western or country music version of this album. And depending which countries you're in, you got 2 of those on a 2 CD set. So the Americans got the country version and the pop version in their album. Most of Europe and Australia got like the world music version and the pop version. So yeah, really good. Just 2 different presentations of the songs. So I prefer the pop album, obviously. I actually think she should release this as a triple vinyl set and have all 3 versions in a box set. I think that'd be really cool. I would buy it. Now we're on to the vinyl I've listened to. H3000 with their first and only album, debut album. This features Luke Steele, who is prominent member of Empires of the Sun, Australian band, and Sleepy Jackson. This is sort of an electronic side project for him. It's a really, really good album. I didn't think I'd like it when I first heard it, but yeah, it's a really, really good album, surprisingly. That was actually an early birthday present from Lynn, so I'm gradually going through those now. Chas and Dave, Ain't No Pleasing You. This is my favourite Chas and Dave album. Cockney knees up type stuff. If you guys in Canada, Europe and America don't know who they are, Cockney knees up, Cockney rhyming, slang, etc. Great, great stuff. And there's a fabulous love song on here, Ain't No Pleasing You. So give that a listen if you've never heard it, folks. Got a band from Virginia here, another early birthday present from Lynn Tao and the Get Down Stay Down with their album Temple. I think this was their 5th album and most recent album. This is really good as well. It's an alt rock album. They're an alt folk band as well, so they're called. So there's a lot of different styles on there. It's not a bad album. I prefer the H3000 album though. Another birthday album from Lynn. I'm obviously listening to these now. It's gradually getting through them. Shakin' Stevens with Reset. Really, really good album. There's none of the rockabilly stuff on this. None of the Green Door, This Old House, Oh Julie, You Drive Me Crazy. These are real, almost folky in places. A bit rocky, bit soft rock. But really, really good. It's a concept album. It tells the story basically of about 4 generations of his family when you read into it and what he said in interviews, and their lives in the mines in Wales. Yeah, so it's more like a family tree of his family. So really, really good album. Don't expect, as I said, don't expect Green Door and This Old House and that on it. Also, give this one a listen. Every Breath You Take, the singles. The one that doesn't necessarily need to be on here is that stupid reworking of Don't Stand So Close to Me, which was rebranded Don't Stand So Close to Me. 86 sounds more like a pretty lame Sting song. It's just, yeah, it's really not that good, but the rest of the album is really good. Look at the amount of hits they had. I mean, you know every one of those songs, right? You know every one of them. Absolutely brilliant. Also pulled this one out for a listen. The great Nevermind the Bollocks. Here's the Sex Pistols. One of the greatest albums of all time, in my opinion, let alone the greatest punk album. Sixto Rodriguez with Cold Fact, his first of 2 albums. The other one was Coming From Reality. This was a birthday present from Lynn. Absolutely brilliant. Singer-songwriter stuff. He's got a real smooth, soulful voice, but his lyrics are as cutting as those of Bob Dylan. So imagine Bob Dylan with a voice like Smokey Robinson, and yeah, you got it all in one package there. Absolutely brilliant. If you've never heard this album, go and buy it. It's absolutely, you won't regret it. It's absolutely brilliant. And watch the documentary about his life called Searching for Sugar Man. Glenn Campbell country. Been listening to a bit more Glenn Campbell. I was never a fan, but I've been listening. I listened to a compact disc earlier, a while ago, a compilation I've got, and thought, wow, it's really good. All of a sudden he's gelled with me, and Lynn's got quite a few of his albums, so I've just been going through these. Yeah, sure, he does a lot of cover versions, but who cares? He's got a beautiful voice. To tap it off, when I got this one as well, I think this was his, was this his debut album? I can't remember. Either way, won the best album at the 1968 Grammy Awards. It was the first time a country album had won best album at the Grammy Awards, and obviously the title track as well is just absolutely brilliant by the time I get to Phoenix. So there you go with that one. Another birthday present from Lynn. Happy Holiday by My Morning Jacket. Collection. It's a collection of 2 EPs that they've put together, that they made earlier in their career. It was a Record Style Day release in 2023, I think. I could be wrong. 2023. A couple of traditional Christmas songs on here. A lot of them are self-penned. This is absolutely brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I'm not a fan of Yuletide songs unless they're done really within the spirit of Christmas. Boney M's does it, Elvis Presley's does it, obviously Dean Martin, Sinatra, they do it in a respectful way to Christmas, and this is up there with those in my opinion. Great stuff. Played this one yesterday. This is the most recent one from 2019, Billie Eilish, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? This was her debut album of 3. I think she's a fantastic new artist. She's got a unique original sound that's almost gothic at times, and yet it's so sparse and it has so much feel to it. I think she's absolutely brilliant. A lot of her lyrics are very dark in nature as well, and the music's as gothic as the lyrics. I think she's a fabulous little vocalist as well. So yeah, that's the records and compact discs I've been listening to over the last 3 weeks, maybe a bit longer, I'm not sure, but roughly 3 weeks. What will I be listening to next time? I probably want to listen to some Justin Bieber, believe it or not. Lynn's got 3-4 of his albums. I've never heard a Justin Bieber album, so I might give a couple of those a listen and see what I think of those. I'll continue on with the Johnny Cash, Rick Rubin American recordings albums, and yeah, we'll take it from there. Probably a couple of My Morning Jacket as well from my birthday pile that I picked up. So yeah, oh, there is another one I played. Hang on, it's going to be in another video anyway, but I thought I'd get that out. Yeah, here it is. It's going to be in another video anyway, shortly. Here you are. So, Leo Sayer, 1992. So this album was only released late last year, around Christmas time. It was recorded around 1992-93. Obviously, some of it was recorded in 92. Around time Leo didn't have a recording contract. Absolutely fantastic album. So he's just he recorded 30 songs in that period, and yeah, he's just released 8 of those on here. A couple of them are like over 6 minutes long, and he's playing harmonica. They're bluesy. It's a really good album. On Stage is a really good song. Was I Blue is brilliant. Heaven, Take a Walk with Me, they're all good. They're all fabulous. Just a really, really good Leo Sayer album. Doesn't sound like Leo Sayer, you all know. But yeah, that's it, folks. That's the ones I've been listening to lately. I don't think any of those up there are. Just that one. So let me know in the comments section below. Do you own any of these albums? Do you listen to them regularly? If you do, have I sort of convinced you to maybe check out a couple of these? Till next time, folks. Stay safe. Take care. All for now. Catch you around, and bye, folks.